Undertale Yellow. Pretty cool game if you ask me. I did like the changes in the content. I did like the new characters. I do think people are thirsting a little bit too much for survival, by the way. I played the game first time when I was maybe 13 years old. I don't even know when it came out. But I think it was around 2 or... It was also the game that sort of ruined my life. Why am I sounding so happy while saying this? Yeah, genuinely, being on the server ruined my life. Okay, maybe not ruined, but at least for some time it felt like absolute fucking rock bottom, which is good because it's a quality 4 item in the Binding of Isaac Repentance. So that means everything was worth it. Now, I do want to say there are quite a lot of similarities between this game and the Binding of Isaac, which the original The Binding of Isaac came out in 2000, maybe fucking 9. Okay, sure. Repentance came out in 21, around the time I think that Chapter 2 of Deltarune came out. That is still earlier than Undertale Yellow came out, and I don't care. Undertale Yellow was... I don't give a shit. So, let me talk about a few similarities of this game between and TBOI Repentance. I hope you will enjoy the video. So the first thing are probably the protagonists of the said games. So Clover is a kid. I'd say like 10 or 11 years old. I think that's a fair judgment. Isaac is 5. Do you see the issue? The protagonist of Undertale Yellow is also a child. Maybe not actually bringing the elephant in the room, that being the cowboy hat. Is there an item in the Binding of Isaac that gives Isaac hat? Yes, the said items are Bozo, which gives him a party hat, and 120 volt to an extent, because I actually mistook it for a headgear kind of thing. That still counts, by the way. Now that my mask's centered, so yeah, I do think it is a little weird to decide to go with that, although I am all for friend inside me reference when I see one, so I guess Undertale Yellow gets a pass on this one. Okay, another similarity is I guess falling down. The whole theme of the Binding of Isaac is going down, unless you're going to the cathedral, in which you go up, or you do the ascent, which you do the very same thing until you end up in a floor home. Wow. However, the issue here is that Clover falls down not because of his I mean, technically, Clover's genre is up to interpretation. Thankfully, it's not like Chris Deltron, where it's set in stone and they dumb, so that when you misgender once you are going to be crucified. So, at first I did think that my impression that Clover was a boy. So, for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna refer to Clover as he, him. So, my boy Clover falls down because he's stupid. It basically works like this. He pulls a lever, and he falls down. Yeah, that's exactly what happens in the Binding of Isaac. Isaac falls down to the basement. Well, actually, he more jumps in. Never mind. Another thing is that when you get in the... Love the music? In the mine. Yeah, there is actually an area of the game. It's actually a part of the larger area called Wild East, I think. Kanye West, you know, you kind of drift. There is actually a floor in Isaac called Mines, which thankfully you will end up, unless you'll end up in Ash Pit. If so, then you die. Just in Ash Pit only once, but I heard trash. Either way, so to reach Knife Piece 2, which is one of the quest items, so it's needed for progression, you need to go in a minecart. Do you see the problem? This cutscene where Clover goes in a minecart. There is a possibility I might just completely not put it in the video because I think it's funny. So yeah. Now, I actually didn't do this video scripted. I don't do any video scripted. Most I could do is just write the topics of the paper and remind what I want to say. Now the next part is... neutral ending. So on the neutral ending, before you go to the like Flavi fight, it's actually another fight. Neutral if you were killing bosses, which is actually what I did with every single fucking boss. They will be viewed as those evil, messed up versions of themselves. Now, what does this reference? Oh yeah, Delirium. She can reach from pretty much every single area, so that's basically the final boss, other than the Beast, which, of course, a completely separate path to be reached. And, like, I'm gonna be, this is probably not a coincidence. I mean, Delirium is white, that's why I called him a cum monster in the past. He is white. He has yellow eyes. So if you color one of these eyes pink, it will be friend Deltarune. But yeah, anyway. So about Delirium, he can turn into any boss you saw before reaching him. So basically, any boss you saw during your run. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that Undertale Yellow copied. Unless you will have more things to leave in the comments that you yourself found. Director, I'm crediting you in this video, by the way. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you soon in maybe next week or something. I don't know, I'm gonna kill myself. Bye.